Hello, good afternoon.
Very good afternoon, ma'am.
I hope I'm audible and visible to you.
Yeah, you are both audible and visible to me.
Okay, great, wonderful. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Okay,
So far, so good, I can say.
that's great. All right. So, considering we are having this conversation for the first time, I would want to know more about you. So, if you can introduce yourself, please.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Suben Kumar. I'm from Saharsa, Bihar. I talk about my education qualifications. So I'm pursuing BTech and I am about to complete my graduation. When it comes to my hobbies, so my hobbies are playing cricket, watching cricket, reading book. Yeah, this is all about me, ma'am.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Nice to know about you, Subain. I'll introduce myself now. My name is Meghana Manjunath. I hail from a city called Mysore, which is in Karnataka. I have been a virtual tutor for over 3 years and an offline educator for children for 2 years.
Good to know about you, ma'am.
Yes. So tell me, Subain, what would you like to have conversation about today? You could ask me some random questions. You could say that.
Questions.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Or you could say we can discuss on any topic. Discuss on any topic. You could
Mm,
say that. Okay. Another way of saying it is we could speak on any topic. That's another way of saying it. Okay.
okay. Okay, got it.
Okay, okay, all right. So today's topic is about homemade remedies, right? So if you're okay with this topic, we can start our
Yeah.
conversation, or else we could have
Okay.
conversation on any other topic.
Okay.
You're okay with this topic?
I'm okay with it.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
great,
okay with this.
wonderful. So when I say the word homemade remedies, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Remedies means घरेलू उपचार in Hindi, I can say. Let's
Okay.
suppose, I mean,
Hmm.
turmeric milk. Let's suppose whenever I get
Hmm.
headache, body
Hmm.
pain, just I have to take it.
Hmm.
And
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, homemade
Okay.
remedies.
Okay. Correct. You're absolutely right. Homemade remedies are basically the ingredients that you have at home. You either make a mix of it or you just take one ingredient, right? Are you familiar with the
Well,
term ingredient?
no,
Okay.
ingredient.
Ingredient basically means that one particular item. For example, if you look at any recipes for cooking, right? They in
Okay.
that section they will say list of ingredients, which means all the
List.
items that you require to make that particular dish while you're cooking.
Yeah.
Okay, you will notice
Okay.
this. Today, I want you to see this. Okay, this is a small little homework that you can do, right? So
Okay.
you can
Definitely.
go
Yes.
on Google, check for some recipes. Okay, and there you're going to see ingredients list. Okay,
Okay.
ingredient
Okay.
means one particular item that is
Okay.
required to make something. Okay. Okay,
Okay. Got
great.
it.
Wonderful. So now we are going to do a small activity related to this topic. Okay, you can open the
Okay.
session notes and I want you to head to the second page of the. Okay, good. Third one,
Okay. Let me check.
the one in the bowl.
Curd.
Yes, curd, right?
Yes.
And there is a bit of a thicker version as well of curd. Okay,
Yes.
so that is called as yogurt.
You curd.
Yogurt. Okay.
Yogurt.
Now, there's another one also called as hunkered. Okay.
Anchor.
Hunkered.
Anchor.
Hunkered.
Anchor.
Okay. The difference is hunkered basically is collected in a cloth. Okay. in a
Yes.
muslin cloth. The muslin cloth is a very thin cloth, which is also used to make paneer. Okay, so
Yes.
it's very similar to paneer, the way people make it. But the only difference is paneer would be made out of milk, whereas hung curd is made from the curd itself. They pour the curd into that cloth, and whatever the thicker, you know, ingredient is left in the cloth, that is called as hung curd.
Anchor.
Okay, they get rid of the water content which is in the curd. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yogurt is a smoother version of curd. It will be much creamier. That is yogurt. Okay, all right. Next is lemon,
It's a,
of course,
yeah.
right? Okay. After lemon,
After lemon,
hmm,
I'm not able to, ma'am. What is
mm,
it?
can you zoom in and try to see? Do you see there are beans and there is powder version of it? I'll give you a clue. This is something a lot of people may have in the morning. If not, they don't have tea, they'll have this.
Ginger?
No, not ginger. Because ginger looks like raw turmeric, isn't it? In actual,
Yes.
right? Ginger
Yes.
does not exist in beans form. If not tea, what is the other beverage that people have? Hot. And they add milk to it as well. Milk, sugar, it, roast it, you get a darker color, and that is how you get coffee powder. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. After that, very easy.
Tomato. Tomato.
Tomatoes. Yes, tomato. Right? And last one,
It's a coriander?
yes, coriander leaves. Right?
Yeah.
Great. Excellent. Wonderful. Now, look at all these ingredients that we have discussed and tell me which ones can be used for home remedies. Or which one do you think your mother has used for homemade remedies?
Homemade remedies. Potato. Sorry, tomato, lemon,
Tomatoes, okay.
lemon,
I've seen your mother making.
and
Okay.
the curd
What about
also sometimes.
sometimes? Okay. How is curd used? How are these ingredients used in homemade remedies? For example, with tomatoes, we tend to make tomato soup, right? When we are not feeling well. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Apart from that,
Lemon also. Whenever I get,
hmm,
I mean,
hmm,
let's suppose, I mean, there is a hot. Uh, I'm
there
not
is a.
feeling well. Just
Can you repeat
right now,
that, please?
right now I'm sweating. So first I have
Huh.
to make, like,
Huh.
just I have to put lemon,
Hmm.
and salt, and then I have to mix. And after that, after that I have to take it.
Ah, that's not homemade remedy, right? Lemon juice, you mean to say, or lime juice, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, homemade remedies are basically which are used to help you with some problem. For example, now coffee powder can be used on skin to just scrub it. Are you familiar with the term scrub? Scrub?
Scrub. No, ma'am.
Okay, no worries. So, whenever we use gram flour, basin is also called as gram flour. Okay,
Yeah.
it's called as gram
So,
flour. Okay, this
gram.
is the English name for basin.
Yes.
Now, gram flour or coffee is a bit coarse. It's not smooth powder. Am I right? Basin, yes,
Yes.
it can be smooth. But when you touch coffee powder, it's a bit rough, right? So generally
Yes.
people use it for skin. They just slowly rub it on the skin so that all the dirt and the stickiness goes away. Okay.
Yes.
So that is called a scrub. Scrub is basically when they use something which is a bit rough, and when you
Yes.
use it on the skin, you can feel it. That is called a
Yes.
scrub. Okay, right. So homemade remedies are basically made so that it helps you solve a problem. So, for
Mm.
example, you're not feeling well, you'll have soup. Remedy. Remedy means solution.
Yes.
Okay. For
Medicine.
example, you
Okay.
go to a doctor, you tell him all your symptoms. Symptoms. Are you familiar with this term?
Yes. Yes.
Symptoms? Yes.
Yes.
So you tell him all the symptoms and then he will tell you, okay, this is the problem, Subin. You have viral fever. So you're going to ask, doctor, what's the remedy? What do I
Remedy.
do? Okay.
Yes.
So that is remedy. Right?
Um,
Great.
what?
Wonderful. Now let's try another activity. Okay. You're going to see the Hindi names of the ingredients. You have to guess what's the English name of it. Okay. I'll read it out for you, or you can read it out. In the third page, can you see at the beginning?
Yeah. Especially
Hmm.
for you.
Hmm? No, a bit on top. A bit on
Okay.
top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Methi.
Methi, yes. What is methi called in English? Take a guess, it's okay. Hmm.
I don't know, man.
No worries. So it's called as this. Can you try reading this word in the chat box?
Okay. Okay. Let me check it.
Hmm.
Fenugreek seeds.
Fenugreek seeds. Okay? Fenugreek seeds. That is what is methi. Okay?
Fenugreek.
Okay. Hmm. Yes. You wanted to say
Yes.
something?
So after that, where will I get? Will I have to take a screenshot after having this session if I want to search this word?
No, you don't need a screenshot. You can always watch the recording, Subin, and practice. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Yes. Can you look at the next one? Second one?
Hing.
Hmm. What's the answer? We already discussed this. I don't want you to look at the chat box. Good.
Yes.
Okay. Fourth one.
Jeera.
Hmm.
Jeera. I don't know.
Hmm. Okay. So it begins with the letter C. Okay. It's called cumin.
Cumin.
Okay. Cumin seeds. We say it. Okay.
Oh, cumin.
Okay. Last one.
Okay. Last one.
Hmm.
Dalchini.
Hmm. What is that called in English? Again, it begins with the letter C.
Dal. I means corn.
Hmm?
Dal means
Cinnamon.
corn. No? Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Dal chini is different. Dal is different. Dal is what
Okay.
you eat, right? For lunch or
Yes.
dinner, right?
Yes.
Dal chini is a type of spice. It's
Okay.
a type of spice which is added in various food. Some people might add cinnamon powder in hot water or warm water and they drink it, right? They add
Yes.
it in biryani or in some dishes, even in gravies they add. It's a type of spice. Okay? Okay, good. Now, can you tell me any five types of spices at home? But you have to tell me the English name of it. Try the ones which we did not discuss.
Okay.
Hmm.
We didn't discuss.
Hmm. So think while your mother is making food, what are the things that she adds?
I mean coriander,
Very
green
good.
chili,
Coriander, green chili.
green
Okay. Coriander is actually not spice, so I cannot consider it. Green chilies, yes, correct. Okay. Green chilies, four more to go.
tomato.
Hmm. No, that's
Tomato
not
is
spices.
yeah.
Tomato is a vegetable, or some people even call it as a fruit. Okay. Yes. So green chilies is correct. Another four. Do you know that small black ball that they add along with cumin seeds? Do you know what they are called?
I don't know.
Very small black ball that sometimes they add it to gravy or even dal. They add it. So it's called as mustard seeds. Are you familiar
Okay, got
with
it.
mustard
Yeah,
seeds?
yeah.
Yes, now you remember, right? So next time when your mother is making dal, look at the spices and teach your mother as well. Okay? Does she know the names in English? Yes?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Your mother knows the English names of the spices?
No, my mother doesn't know.
Okay. You can teach her. Okay?
Okay,
Yes. You're going to teach her what is the English name of jeera, what is rye called in English. What is rye called in English? We just discussed it. Can you tell me the name?
mustard seeds.
Yes, mustard seeds. Excellent. So you already got two. Now, can you tell me some
Yes,
more? Hmm. So for
mustard seeds.
coriander, you can say
Yes,
coriander powder. That can be used as spice. That becomes a type of spice powder which is added in food. Okay. So
yes.
you've gotten three.
Coriander
Two
powder.
more. Hmm. Two more.
Two more tej pata. I don't know how to speak in English.
Hmm. Okay. That is called as bay leaf. Bay leaf.
Bay leaf.
Bay leaf. Okay. Okay. Very good. Last one.
Chili.
There's a very popular spice which is black in color. It's a it's round in shape but it's a bit bigger than mustard seeds. What is it called? It begins with the letter P.
Pea.
Hmm. Pepper. Black pepper.
Pepper.
Are you familiar with pepper?
No,
Black pepper? Okay. You can ask your mother to show you how black pepper looks like. Okay?
okay, I will check it after having this session.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Now, I want you to tell me that are you somebody who believes that you must rush to the doctor immediately if you fall sick? Or do you try some home remedies and try to feel better by yourself? What do you do?
But in my case, first I have to try by myself because if you
Hmm?
are going to the hospital, they will
Hmm?
give you English medicine, and English
Hmm?
medicine is not good for the health. And at the
Hmm?
same time, I can say people are rushing to go to the hospital. But
Hmm? Hmm?
if it is not critical, I don't think so. We need to go to the hospital. Uh,
Okay.
first, I have to first I have to try. If I will not,
Hmm?
then I have to go to the
Hmm.
hospital.
If I don't feel better, if I don't, if I don't feel better, then I visit a doctor. This is how you can say it. Okay.
Okay, thank
First,
you.
I try some homemade remedies. That will be your first sentence. First, I try some homemade remedies. Full
Yeah.
stop. If I don't feel better, then I visit a doctor.
Okay.
Okay? Okay,
Okay.
great. Wonderful. If you do you know somebody who rushes to a doctor even if a slight thing happens? Do you know? Who's that?
Yeah. I mean, my brother, I can say cousin brother, he was getting headache,
Hmm.
he was telling
Ah.
me I have to go
Hmm.
to the doctor. And I don't
Okay.
think they were rushing, to go to the
Hmm.
hospital.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So he's somebody who rushes to the doctor
Yes.
for even slightest problem,
Yeah.
right?
Then I
Okay.
told him why. I mean,
Hmm.
why are you rushing? So
Hmm.
he was saying,
Hmm.
if I will not go,
Hmm.
then maybe I will be in danger. Something like that.
Okay, so maybe you can suggest him some homemade remedies for
Yeah.
headache, right? You
Yeah.
can look up for some homemade remedies and you can suggest it to him.
Yeah, it's a natural, safe, and can say easily available at home. So first we should try.
Mm, correct. We can try that, but again, we have to be careful that we try homemade remedies only for small problems, right?
Yes,
But if it is something major, we should never try homemade remedies. It's
yes,
always better to consult a doctor. Consult a doctor. Okay?
result.
Okay, great. How was today's session, Suben?
It was good.
It was good? Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. So, as part of every session, we need to provide feedback before we finish the session, right? So,
Yes,
firstly, I must say that Subin, you can speak in English. You are not at a extremely beginner level. Okay, you're able to understand, right? You are able to speak, which is good. Now, for you to improve, you have to work a lot on your pronunciation. Okay,
yes,
and you have to speak very slowly. Not very slowly, I would say, but slow down a bit. Okay, because it's your habit to speak at a fast pace when you're speaking in your mother tongue language, right?
yes,
So which is why you have to slow down, otherwise it becomes difficult for others to understand what you're speaking.
yes,
Okay, that's the second thing. Now, how do you improve upon pronunciation? Do a
yes,
lot of listening to English content. Listen to a lot of short English stories. Then repeat and imitate that pronunciation. If they say there was a cat, try to imitate the same way they're saying it. Listen to the sound of pronunciation.
there was a cat.
Okay?
There was a cat.
Yes, so no, don't just repeat it, but repeat the way they are saying it in terms of pronunciation.
Okay.
कहानी में जैसे वो बोलते हैं ना, pronunciation आपको वैसे ही रिपीट करना चाहिए. वैसे ट्राई करो आप. ठीक है, आप ऐसे ही रिपीट करोगे तो सेम प्रोनाउंसिएशन हो जाएगा, है ना? तो
Yes,
वो आपको ध्यान रखना है. दूसरी चीज, आप या तो एक पेन, thing is your sentences are very short and they are put together. Okay,
yes,
so you have to work on grammar part. So whenever you're reading stories or whenever you're listening, focus on how prepositions are used, how prepositions are used, how tense forms, how do they change, right? And
yes,
how conjunctions are used, because, and, like, how they are used. So you need to practice that so that your sentences are not short.
yes,
Okay. So instead of I go, I try, I listen, you'll have to change it according to the tense.
yes.
Okay.
And we have to use
So
loudly.
you, yes, you have to do a lot of listening, reading, and speaking practice. Okay.